Well, one, let's go in high school when I used to smoke a lot of pot. I didn't get weed for free. Not once. But all my friends that were girls, they didn't pay for drugs. Not once. Not once did they have to pay. When you're in high school, getting money is hard. That means when I got my lunch money, I had to starve all week just to get some drugs. And all these girls, they just haven't made. And then
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking that's what that probably was, but that's the only person I've seen with that.
It's very, 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 I have tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of friends. Like you basically, it doesn't have to necessarily be nasty or sexual or it's basically up to you. But 99% of it is for like other pictures in lingerie or naked pictures or actual like sex. And, you just charge people like 10, 15, 20.
But couldn't people take pictures of those pictures?
Yeah.
It seemed like a very safe way to do that.
Look how smart you were. Like how fast you're like, whoa, that's going to be for the whole internet to have forever. Yeah, exactly. But these people are like, I will do anything to get $50 in 5 minutes.
Wow, I'm like, $50 in 5 minutes?
No. People are making like hundreds of thousands a year.
What?
Yeah.
If Cara quits this job, I'm going to have you come over.
Yeah, they're making hundreds of thousands a year. Like this is becoming a huge thing. That's why I know at least 50 people that do it. Like it's like taking over the world. Like it's a huge. People are making tons of money.
Serious question.
Huh.
I know what you're going to say, but you're going to be lying. But I know what you're going to say. But
what?
Answer seriously.
What?
Because I think we all have a price. And I think, and this goes, I'm really talking about more about morality.
You just see me over here just kind of thinking, and you're like, what is she thinking of?
So if you can make $1 million doing the stuff that Charles is talking about on camera.
I would suck dick for $1 million.
So I know where you stand. How about you, Cara? This is going to be good.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
No.
She's a lying bitch.
I wouldn't.
She's a lying fucking bitch.
No, I wouldn't.
You put a pile of $1 million in front of you and say, just leave it here if you want. And go to church.
That's exactly why I wouldn't. I have moral values.
Me too. I'm totally plain. I wouldn't do anything for. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a lie. You said
I'm not gonna lie.
Your initial response was the real one, Charles.
3 different girls have told me, swear to God on my life, they're like, dude, make an OnlyFans. And I'm like, I'm not gonna show my pecker.
If you knew for sure you'd make $1 million when you showed it, you wouldn't do it. Yes, you would.
No, because I would rather do it the good old fashioned working way.
How's that?
Like working.
Oh,
like
working.
Straight working. Like I don't think there's nothing. Here's the problem. Nobody wants to work. Why don't they want to work? Because they don't do what they want. I do exactly what I want.
That makes sense.
Very good. How about for $2 million?
Okay, now we're going. No, I'm playing. No, I'm totally playing. And I believe homegirl too. I think there is still like normal fucking people that wouldn't sell their soul for no amounts of money. And I feel like I wouldn't.
Yeah, no, I couldn't. I couldn't do that. And I mean, I think really deep about it. And I just really couldn't. I'd also have a fear that I was going to be kidnapped. And like trafficked, human trafficking.
I wouldn't want to be a girl.
Why?
Because of the reasons that you're talking about.
What I just said? Yeah,
I don't think about ever being kidnapped or raped.
Oh, yeah, no, we do.
I wouldn't want to be a girl, but they have such cool style. I've always been, since I've been little, I'm like, God damn, they get to dress there's so much cooler fucking shit they could do than a guy.
That is true. You guys just have like a shirt and pants.
But Leo looks very nice.
You have 2 shirts, pants, and a tie. I could wear...
It's a choice that I made.
Okay, but I could wear a skirt.
I can too. A kilt.
I could wear shorts.
I can too.
Okay. I can wear yoga pants.
I can too.
Okay. I can wear.
You're not special.
No, I know. Let's keep doing
But
this.
I wouldn't want to be you.
No, let's keep doing this. I can wear fluffy capris that are like puffy.
I can wear fluffy things.
Okay, I guess fine. Let's move up.
A pirate shirt.
I can wear a
Fluffy?
tank top. I guess you guys can too. Okay.
It's a no-brainer.
I can wear halter top.
I can do that too.
You
I
can't.
used to cut my shirts up when I was bodybuilding.
No,
Looks
you
like halter
didn't.
tops.
Not where it came up to right here and there wasn't any straps.
You'd be surprised. Hey, we had to make money back then.
I can.
You know, in the sport of bodybuilding. I'm sorry, Charles. Remind me of what I'm talking about. In the sport of bodybuilding, when I asked Cara, finish your sentence.
I could wear one arm in a sleeve and one not in a sleeve, and that be a shirt. You definitely can't do that. Or if you do, you're going to come off looking a little fruity. Wait, I'm not done. I can wear jewelry.
I can too.
I guess that's true.
I wear tons of jewelry.
You do? I've never seen you.
I know. Okay, you always see me at work and stuff, but I usually have like 50,000 bracelets, rings, necklaces.
Yeah.
I think our fabrics are just nicer than your guys's too.
That's bullshit.
I think it's true.
No, that's not true.
No, it is.
Have you ever worn twill, and Egyptian cotton? That's some good shit.
See, we could wear everything they're wearing, but girls are just made so beautifully. You know what I mean? And we're not. We just look like junk. Just whatever. Like a girl could have like a backward set. Well, you look like $1 million, Leo. Everyone always tells me. Everyone's always like, Leo's always dressed so fly. Like you got it, Leo. But most of us, Leo.
Who's everybody?
It's everybody. Everybody that
No, you better say it.
Even
Who's
the people that
everybody?
come on, Charles knows because he sees it when people come on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I get lots of compliments.
Do you want? I could name a couple, but I don't know if I should be throwing people on blast. But it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Okay, fine.
Just believe him.
Believe him.
Just believe
I
him.
want to be a girl. That's bullshit. I don't know how you guys do it.
I like being a girl, other than the fact that, it's like, life's more dangerous for us.
I don't know. I kind of feel like girls have it fucking made, man. I know the world doesn't let you say that, but I think girls have it so fucking made.
Why? Because when they're cute, they get shit bought for them?
When they're cute, well, like I've said, I think every girl's beautiful, but when they're worldly cute, when like the majority thinks they're cute, they get a fucking ticket for life, not for fucking
let me
tell you.
What's a ticket for life? Give me an example of what you think the tickets they're getting.
Ooh, she's all fired up, huh? How's she look over there? Is she mad?
No, she's actually not.
How does she look over there?
Okay, let's go. In high school, when I used to smoke a lot of pot, I didn't get weed for free. Not once. But all my friends that were girls, they didn't pay for drugs not once. Not once did they have to pay. When you're in high school, getting money is hard. That means when I got my lunch money, I had to starve all week just to get some drugs. And all these girls, they just have it made. And then, I don't know how things are in the rest of the world or the rest of the United States, but here in California, I could tell you for damn sure that they're always like, girls don't get paid as well and they don't get the same opportunities as men in the workforce. I'm like, where the fuck are these people? Because every boss I've ever had until this job at 31 with Dean and Jim and you, Leo, I've always had girl bosses and managers. Like I've never had a dude ever. And I've had like 542 jobs in my life.
I swear, your exaggeration about everything is so funny.
I believe him. Well, let me make a point here, and I'm being dead serious. I agree with you, Charles.
They get free drinks at the bar.
Charles, I agree with you, but I want to tell you something, and this is legit, and this is a very big surprise. Since I started dressing like I'm dressing, I get girls of all ages, women, open doors for me. When Starbucks, I used to hang out at Starbucks quite a bit. I used to get drinks bought to me. Girls would come up to me and they want to know, what do you do for a living? They would treat me like what you're talking about. So I have a solution for you, Charles. I have a book called From Homeless to Handsome and Then Some. It'll teach you how to dress like an elegant man, and your life will change forever.
But I dress, I have colored hair. I have a nose piercing. Like I dress a certain way because I want I don't want it to be like that. I don't feel like you have to be like who says that you have to dress like that? Why? Like, and I get what you mean. I get like, so if I dressed with a holy shirt and holy pants, everyone's going to be like, kind of stay away from that guy. You don't know if he's homeless or whatever. Right. But when you're dressed like that, everyone is like, oh, he must be rich or he's really well off. But like, why? Like who's making that? Why do we think that way as humans?
Well, we were talking about getting shit bought for us.
Oh, am I going too deep?
You get shit bought for you. You're making a big deal out of that. You never, ever got anything bought for you.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying girls get treated better than guys.
Not if you dress like I do.
Leo, I'm sure you get treated good. I've heard a lot of people like, dude, Leo dresses. I just said it, but I guarantee Cara gets treated better than you in the world. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Oh, I don't think that's accurate whatsoever.
I was going to say that, but she said it.
Well, that's because Cara.
I think he's treated more like royalty than I am.
Royalty, baby.
Does Cara have the Cara face going on when she's around you, like looking mad? Like, don't fuck with me today.
No, she's got the pin stuck halfway down her mouth, though. She's trying to kill herself.
No, I think he gets treated better than me.
It's amazing. I never knew the power of
the suit.
The power of dressing. It's a certain way, though.
I think if you made him go 120 miles down the road in front of a cop, and then you had me go 120 miles down the road,
let me go.
He would definitely let Leo go and not me.
Yeah.
Oh, 100% no.
Oh, let's try it, guys.
I think
sucking up to her, Charles.
No, I think no, dude. One, Cara is a very beautiful woman. I think.
And then, there. You like weren't quite sure what word to use there.
Yeah, I wasn't. And then you, Leo, though, I think you guys would both be let go.
Be what?
That was such a
let go.
Wow.
Well, nice to know the way you think of us. That's very kind, but you are so wrong.
No.
So wrong.
No.
I wish I could see his face right now. No.
I don't think so.
No. Hey, if you promise,
Charles, hold on.
if you no, hold if on. You no, Charles, if you promise to pay for our tickets, we'll do this 120 speed limit theory.
Yeah, but then what if one of us die?
We won't die. We'll do a straight 120.
Have you guys ever went 120?
Yeah.
Oh, both of you guys?
Grapevine.
Oh, I have, but not on the Grapevine.
And I got stopped for it.
I did not get stopped. I
didn't get arrested, and they didn't take my car away.
Oh, see, I promised you I would have gotten, okay, and I was going 90. I did go 90 and get pulled over.
Did he have you handcuffed?
It was a very bad ticket.
Charles, let me tell you something. You can't tell people like women like Cara, you can't do this. You can't tell them they're beautiful. You can't do that. They hear that all the time.
Oh, this is a good theory you have here. Yeah, listen to what he's about to say. It's actually really good.
You just put yourself in fucking friend status, dude. That is the worst.
She is my friend.
Oh, she's your beautiful friend?
She's my beautiful friend. I have lots of beautiful friends.
But tell him your theory. It's still a really good one.
What theory?
Well, it's not a theory. Several. Well, it is a theory because we don't know if it really works. But tell him what you were going to say.
What was I going to say?
This is crazy because I know you this much. You were going to tell him that, Charles, you called her beautiful, and you can't call her beautiful because everybody calls her beautiful. That's you need to stand out, and you need to be different than all the other. Don't interrupt. Different than all the other guys.
He didn't even. His mouth just opened. A word didn't even come out.
You need to be different than all the other guys that are telling her that she's beautiful, and you need to say that she has very intriguing eyes.
Not even that.
I think I have told her stuff about her eyes, but
you got to say something like, "You have amazing energy," because that makes them think, "What the fuck did that mean?"
Yeah.
I have, Cara. I'm not saying that I sit here and hit on Cara, but I think I've told her she has good vibes, energy, eyes, beautiful. I think friend says. No, but my reason's never to be like, and this ain't just with Cara. Let's not be like so like just.
Yeah, let's not keep talking about me.
Yeah. I call a shitload of girls and guys beautiful right now to this day. Like, so it's not like, oh, I'm gonna call Cara beautiful because I don't want to be in friend zone. I'm trying to smash. No, I just let people know how I feel. Like exactly how I feel. I let that person know. Like if I'm out and I see a family that looks really fucking happy together, I go out of my way and I'm like, hey, you have a beautiful family. Like
that's really nice.
You just got more friend zone. That's really
no, because
good.
You know, like if
some more, Charles.
I just feel like the world's so negative. I try to I just try to let people know how I feel if I think it's going to be positive. Because like when someone,
very kind.
That's a beautiful thought, Charles.
If someone comes up to me and I'm wearing like me and Fredo make T-shirts, you know, like wash your damn hands, go Chino, or I have the middle finger that says like fuck love. If someone's like, hey, that's a really cool shirt, like they went out of their way to let me know and it's something positive, makes my whole fucking day.
Wow.
Leo's like, yeah, I don't understand.
You know what makes my whole fucking day? Every single time?
When you wake up?
Cash flow. Happy. Cash flow is happiness.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like, you know, Leo, I'd say, hey, you look good today, Leo, or $1 million voice, you know? Like I always just say what I fucking feel. Like, why not?
I think it's a good quality.
Okay, here's a question, Leo. Would you rather Charles give you $100, or would you rather him genuinely compliment something that you like about you?
$100.
No, but she said, no, listen to what she said. She said, compliment you, but really mean it. Like, I'm not just saying something out of my ass.
Compliment you.
I'm going to say that more people are going to tell me that I look good than give me $100.
Yeah, but how many are going to mean it though?
Yeah.
Well,
anybody can say, hey, yeah, you look good today. But some can come up to you and be like, wow, you look really good. That is a sharp looking suit. I really think that you pull it off nicely. It makes you look very vibrant. That would just toot your little horn, and I know it would. So you're telling me that you'd rather have $100 than that?
Yes.
No. Come on, Leo. Come on.
Come on.
Go ahead, Charles.
No, go ahead, Leo. Go ahead.
No, I forget what I was going to say.
Well, I don't know. Charles, would you rather a person go up and compliment you, genuinely compliment you, or give you $100?
Compliment
yeah, I think
me.
it's a hard one.
Okay, we'll change the dynamic.
No, compliment me for sure.
I have $10,000 for you, Charles. Over here and over here, I'm going to mean something that you look really beautiful today.
Well, there's a big difference out of $100,000.
There's a big difference there.
No. Well, 100, I'd rather take the compliment. But the reason I took a moment though is because I get really shy and awkward. So I feel great telling people like, hey, I like this about you, but I don't like when they do that to me.
Why?
Because I don't like a lot about myself.
It's because you're insecure, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, because I'm insecure too, and I hate when people compliment me.
Wow.
Because you don't believe it.
It's like
that's right. You don't.
That's true, and that's why I said you're insecure, because you don't believe it either when they do it to you.
Yeah, so you're like, stop lying to me. You automatically think they're lying for some reason.
Stop making stuff up. You don't need to do that.
Even if they're authentic.
Yeah, but how do you know?
Be authentic.
Exactly. So you're kind of making my point, Charles. I'd rather take the fucking money.
Anybody can be authentic.
But she told you it'd be for realsies though. For realsies.
You know how many people
I think
for realsies?
For realsies.
Yeah.
I think that people can fake authenticity. I think
that's a word.
I think that people can fake that.
Exactly. I'll still take the money. Unless it's fake money. I'll take the fucking money. Because you might be a good actor, Charles, and a good actress, Cara.
Oh.
And you might be able to, you might just be giving me an acting job.
Uh-huh.
I'll take the money.
I think I'd take the money too.
Although I'm a master at nonverbal communication and you can't fool me.
Yeah, but I get told all the time, hey, Charles, you're creative, or you're good at this, you're good at that, you're good, whatever I'm good at. But I think the best thing I'm good at is being honest. Like I love being honest because I feel like the world's full of shit. So I'm like, I'm always straight up. How I feel, you're going to know. How I think, you're going to know. Like, I'm just going to be straightforward honest with you. If you don't like me, don't like me.
Do you go out of your way to express the negative thoughts in your head?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like
if a girl's ugly, do you go up to her and say, "Man, you're really ugly"?
Oh, okay. I thought I was talking for once again. I was talking about myself with negative. Like if it's negative, I could sit here and talk negative about myself all day. But others, I don't know. Because a lot of people
stop it.
A lot of people will be like, walk away, and they'll be like, "Dude, did you see his nose?" And I'm like, "What? No." And they're like, "Dude, it was all fucked up. How didn't you see his nose?" I was like, "I didn't see it." I don't think I really notice a lot of negative unless like just a really shitty attitude. Like when you go to a store and it looks like they unbelievably hate their fucking life. Like unbelievably.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't go out of my way, but I'm like, "You okay?" Like,
really?
You okay?
Really?
Yeah, I will. Like, "You okay? You need a hug or something or what?" Like, change your fucking attitude, dude. You're getting paid. And they're like, "Yeah, but Charles, maybe they don't like their job." Well, then find a fucking better one. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, don't get like when you're getting paid, don't sit there with a fucking poo-poo face. Nobody wants to deal with that shit.
Poo-poo face?
Yeah, poo-poo face. And they're like, "Yeah, but you don't know. Maybe they're having a bad day or so." We all have fucking bad days.
That's
so
right.
fucking what?
Wow.
Don't fucking.
I think we all
bring
need a
your
little breather
negative
right now. Charles is getting a little heated.
I like that, Charles. You're showing your passionate
Passion.
side. Damn, girl. I mean, boy.
Yeah, I don't know. That's so. Yeah, I guess I will sometimes. I won't be overly negative because I don't really. It's only personality, like I said. When you're like going out of your way to bring your badass negative energy onto me, don't bring that shit over here. I don't need it. I'm like, nah.
Oh well.
Interesting conversation.
I'm.
You know what else I don't like is when people assume like the beautiful talk. I think like if you put like anything positive from a guy to a girl, it automatically is like they think you're trying to smash or something. And I'm like, "Bitch, I ain't trying to smash." You get what I mean?
Smash. What does that mean?
I knew Leo was going to ask.
Cara, that's for you.
Ask that.
I can extrapolate. But what does that actually mean?
It means what you think it means.
Like I'm not trying to hit on you?
No, smash means fuck.
Oh, see?
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
I had a feeling that you didn't know
So
that.
yeah, like nowadays, and I get it because almost all guys are like, whatever. But like
Have that motive.
But when like I don't know, like I'll just like I hope that a lot of the time people get like my intention. You know what I mean? Because I say the same things to girls that I do to guys, and I would never hook up with the guy. You know what I mean? Get what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Catch my drift?
Hey, can I say something, Charles?
Yeah.
He
said yes.
Okay. I think that a lot of girls do think that initially if you compliment them, but
that's weird.
I don't. And I think that I personally don't do that to the point that when a guy is crushing on me, I don't know. Like if a guy actually likes me and wants to date me and has the intentions of dating me or being with me in any way, I automatically just assume that they're being nice or they're just kind of saying something, but they're not making that move to that extent. So that hurts me in the long run because then I find out, hey, that guy like really liked you, but nothing ever happened. It's like, oh, I didn't know. And it's like, how did you not know? I just didn't even think of it like that. Do you get it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sad for you.
I hear my best friend, actually, the one we were talking about last time, Mike, the one since third grade, he was telling me like the same thing, like your problem, where he was like, basically like, I never know when I'm actually like in the zone though. Like I'm like blind to it. And I'm like, how the fuck are you blind to it, dude? You know, if someone's like, so I want to get your opinion. Like I get when someone's like being nice or when someone's into you. I feel like it's super easy.
Are you asking, is that my opinion you want or Leo's?
Both. But you, because you're the one that said that you don't get when people. Leo, you know when somebody wants us to smash those Leo guts?
I automatically.
What did you just say? Smash the what?
The Leo guts.
I automatically think that every one of them want to do that.
Damn, Leo.
I think
That's how you. Oh yeah, that's really positive.
I do not know.
I think I have a self-esteem problem.
I don't know because you have to get to know somebody to have a relationship with them. So if I'm getting to know a guy, I don't really know if it's still we're getting to know each other or if they're trying to take it to that next
You guys
level.
make everything so fucking complicated.
No, I really don't because I never make it complicated. I just make it a friend zone for everyone.
Oh,
She's so super easy, barely an inconvenience. Everybody's friends.
Exactly.
so why are you, at times you say, I wish I had somebody.
Well, everybody
I
gets
don't want to be
lonely.
alone forever.
Uh-huh.
And yet you're just coming off as just everybody's in friend zone.
I didn't say what I was doing was right.
Finally, you admit it.
It's just what I do. I probably overthink things.
Yeah,
Maybe.
sounds like it.
I'm dissecting myself right now and
Dissecting?
yeah.
How long have you been single?
Recently, like 2 years.
Okay, I want you to be honest. Your whole because you got out of a serious relationship, correct?
Uh-huh.
Tell me you haven't grown the most in this 2 years than your whole entire life living.
Oh, that's definite. I'll answer that for her.
So what does that mean?
I have grown. I think the most growth I've done though was after my divorce, Leo. Those 3 years was the
don't
most
use
growth.
my name like that, like you're. That's very fucking. You're
No,
attacking me.
because he said the most growth has been these last 2 years,
I
and
know.
I'd
Why did
say
you say
no.
Leo? What did you say that way?
So my most growth was after my divorce, those 3 years. And then I got in a relationship and I feel like I stopped growing. And then I got out of the relationship and I was able to spread my wings again and really focus on myself. And yes, I've grown more in these 2 years.
I think 99% of people don't grow in relationships.
That's probably very true.
That probably is true.
Crazy, huh?
Why is that?
I have no idea.
Comfortable?
Yeah, I think you just get too comfortable in routine of not growing. Like both of you guys doing your same shit day after day.
Yeah.
I think what happens is maybe they start growing together and not as individuals. So when you break up, you have to learn how to grow as an individual because you're no longer with your other half. So now you're
I think the growing together is only that other 1%. Because I said I think 99 don't grow. I think maybe 1% grow together, and then there's nobody that's growing by themselves.
That's probably why there's like no freaking successful relationships.
So in other words,
out there.
there's that you guys lose yourself in a relationship.
Mhm.
Yourself, individual self.
Possibly, I feel like a lot.
So
of people
Charles,
do.
if you're married to a lady, and Cara, you're married to a man, and you're married now for quite a few years, so you guys are pretty well established. Can you just, if you want to go on a vacation by yourself, can you do that?
I guess you can only answer that question if you use one of your past relationships as an example. So we have to use our past relationships as an example. If I would have married my ex-boyfriend, no, I could not have went on a trip by myself.
Why?
Because he would have thought that I was having an affair.
Oh, that's a really good relationship to be in.
I'm just being honest.
She's being honest because I think 99% of the relationships are like that.
And if we're talking about my marriage, I think I would have been able to go on trips. I really do. But he also would have been the type that would have wanted to go on trips by himself. So he would have most likely let me do it. So that he could do it.
So would that be okay with you for him to go?
Back then, I was the type that would have said, "No, you're having an affair."
Wait. I need to ask a question about this too. Are we talking about trips as in like you're like, hey, I have a job for work? Or are you saying, hey, I want to go to New York to go have some fun?
I'm going to go on my vacation alone.
Nah, fuck no.
Vacation alone.
Leo, when you told me that you do that, I don't think I've ever heard anybody being able to do that. I don't care what anybody says. They're a fucking goddamn liar. Nobody. I do it. I know. I believe you. But if somebody else would tell me that, I wouldn't believe. I wouldn't believe at all. Bullshit. 100% bullshit. I would tell them straight to their face, you're a fucking liar.
See, you know what's a little different too is if I think about like my marriage, because my marriage and my relationship are two different things. My marriage back then, I think we would have wanted to go together. It wouldn't have been like,
please.
hey, I'm going to go do this. Why would I want to go to Paris? No, I wouldn't have wanted to go to Paris and not have him there with me to experience it.
Okay. I'm just saying that.
But if we both went to Paris a whole bunch of times and then I wanted to go by myself, I'm not saying I think you would have let me.
Shouldn't. Maybe I should be a little more elaborate. In the relationship, you do things together. You go on vacations together, but then you also have the security, the boundaries where if you just go, hey, next week I'm going to Italy for 4 or 5 days. I need to get away. I need to go by myself.
Okay.
The person that's growing.
Past marriage,
yes. Problem. I said that's a person growing. And that's the problem. Nobody's growing by themselves. Yeah. Like Homegirl said, it would be like, no, we could go together and have fun. You never do those things that are just growing for yourself.
Yeah.
But going down to your actual question, I think in my past marriage, yes, we could have done that. Yes, he would have let me do that. I wouldn't have let him do that.
Bullshit.
This past relationship.
He's calling bullshit on you.
Bullshit. That I wouldn't have let him. I would have freaked out.
No, he wouldn't have let you either. There's no way.
Really?
You're fucking 10? You got to ask?
There's no way.
Really
I'm telling you.
That?
No, I like for sure. No, for sure. No.
Sure,
there's definitely. I mean this in the most polite of way, but like there's definitely girls that are too high on the bar for you to like trust to go out by themselves. And I don't mean because of them. I mean because of the rest of the guys in the world. So no, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. 100%.
Implicitly be able to trust her.
So then you agree with my ex-boyfriend who probably would not have let me do anything without him.
Why can't you go? Well, because my husband won't let me. How about if it's not even a vacation? How about if you were wearing a certain dress that you really love, but it was a little bit what he didn't like? Are you going to take that fucking dress off and wear something that he wants as opposed to wearing what you want?
We know that my past relationship ended because I actually stood up for something I believed in. So no, we know that I'm not that type of person.
I don't know this. Do you want to get into it?
She's getting a little hot under the collar.
No. I would love to hear. I don't know this, but I don't know if you feel comfortable. Point, like,
are you going to be the girl that, if your guy doesn't like that dress, you're going to go change it?
Did you ever say that I can't go to your friends? I can't go out to them because
I need to know this question though. Did he make you change something you were wearing?
Yeah. Did he?
No.
Did he?
But we'll keep it like this. My ex.
No what?
My ex told me that I could not do something that I wanted to do. And that ended my relationship. Right there, I said, I'm doing it. And then he said, I'm leaving you. Bam.
Wow.
Fuck him. What's his name so I can tell him fuck him? That's dumb, dude.
So that's, I'm not going to say that I was perfect in the relationship. I had my flaws and he had dealt with a lot.
Did you tell him what he could wear?
Yeah, did you tell him?
Did you tell him? Tell him what?
What he could wear?
He knew what I preferred and what I did.
Oh, no, you did it too? You just, no. Did you like?
I never made him, but I definitely told him like, hey, this looks really good on you, or that one looks too big. That's actually,
no.
It wasn't.
No, it wasn't like.
Hold on, Charles. Wait a minute. You're being too judgmental.
No, I'm not.
No. Listen, I know from writing my book that most guys do not know how to dress themselves.
Okay, and you think
I'm not finished yet.
That's what's ruined it, though, is you. Because you taught me how men.
It's my fault.
You taught me how men are supposed to dress. So if I ever saw his, this part right here, what's this called?
You didn't know me then.
Yes, I did. My past relationship.
Oh, that one.
Jesus.
Oh God.
Hey, your sleeve right here.
Water.
Your sleeve right here. What's this called? Right here. This little part.
Sleeve.
The part right here, though, in your sleeve.
Shoulder.
The shoulder. What? The line.
Seam?
Yes, shoulder seam. Okay. Leo taught me that if the shoulder seam is not on the shoulder, the shirt is too big. So then when I was with this guy, I would notice that it was way lower.
Okay, but you were doing it more from.
I was doing it in a nice way.
I'm explaining that to Charles.
Oh, okay.
She wasn't doing it because she was doing it because he was dressed wrong.
Sizes were wrong. Not even the shirt.
It wasn't that you were jealous of him wearing that shirt because he was going to look too good.
What do you guys mean the size was wrong?
Too big.
Yeah, like he was wearing an extra large
like
one. Really,
your shirt, Charles, that you have on right now. Too fucking big.
Yeah, but that's like, yeah, that's exactly why I was asking, because I'm already like, what do you guys mean? There's no certain way to dress. It's freedom. Like it's whatever.
No, it's freedom.
No, it is. And he said that too, kind of like that. But basically, what would happen then is in whatever shirt he had, he had shirts that had little skulls with fire on them. I didn't give a crap. I just wanted it to be a size large. And then he started wearing larges.
But you're doing that for a different reason.
Okay, but be honest. Was this a big guy? He's starting to sound a little chunky. Was he a little chunky? A little bit?
No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't chunky. But it's just
he wasn't chunky wearing an extra large.
No, he's just a tall, broad guy.
Oh, okay. I was like, guys, large means big.
But so I didn't care like what he wore. I just suggested that a large would be better.
I don't want you to go out with your friends tonight to the bar. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I know, but you talked about dresses.
Okay, honey. You kowtow. Yes, dear. Hey, Leo, can you
Let me tell you what, though.
Leo, can you go out tonight? I got to go ask my wife. What the fuck? You don't have to ask me.
No, that might be more of like they just need to be like, hey, babe, do you...
Oh, hey, babe.
Like, are you making dinner tonight? Was there any plans with the kids?
Oh, God.
Maybe it's like that.
I don't know. This is a weird one because I feel like I've always been the kind of person that's like, do whatever the fuck you want. Give me some time. Like we need.
Okay, yeah, guys. But what if? Okay, let's use an example here. You're working with the guys on whatever you guys are doing, and one of the guys is like, "Hey, I want to go grab a beer after work. You guys want to go?" And then one's like, "Hey, let me ask my wife."
Oh God.
Okay, right? Yeah. But really what could be happening is he doesn't know because him and his wife are so used to him coming home and that's the routine. So he has to be like, hey, the guys said this. So I was planning on going with them. And then she could say, shit, I actually was going to surprise you. And I made your favorite dinner and I set the candles and I did this. They just want to make sure that the wife didn't make plans for them
just
already.
Set the fucking candles tomorrow, honey. I'm going out with the boys.
And then they could say that. That's called communication. But I think that
it wouldn't go down like that. It would not go down like that.
That guys say that because they want to make sure that the wife hasn't already made plans for the family.
Oh my God.
This is why I think I'm going to be single the rest of my life. I'm just like, I don't want to do it.
I think. The relationship that I was recently in, it wasn't like that. It was like, hey, I'm going to go with the guys for, to go do this. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I think it just depends on the relationship.
Leo looked like you were full of shit the whole time.
You know that I really didn't. I was fine with whatever this person did.
Oh, whoa. But wait a minute. You just said it in a certain way, like you were fine because you really didn't care.
I was not high maintenance. Yeah. Okay.
And yet you've told me that you would love at times to be in that relationship. Holy fucking shit.
Oh no, we don't need to go this deep.
Oh, you're going too personal. Too personal
for 300 views.
No, we want more.
I mean, but I know that's where we've gotten, and I don't know. That's a little too personal for 300 views. Now? I think. I mean, maybe. Okay, fine. No, it's not. I really don't care. Yes, because
what?
Yes, I do. I have wanted to be back in that relationship that you're like, oh my God, it was like water and oil.
Yeah.
And there was these bad things and everything. And I understand that. But I think that in a breakup, I think, like Charles said, when you break up, people grow and then you start to miss the person because you genuinely cared or you genuinely loved them. And then you start to think maybe they've changed too. Maybe we've changed and we can make it work. I think that Charles, you're going to tell me that you've never, ever considered getting back with an ex ever?
Oh yeah. I've been with tons of exes, but the thing is now not in like the last 10 years because I know that it doesn't matter how much you grew and the ex grew. You guys get back together. That's like, I'm a way better person than I was when I was 18. So I could start doing drugs again. No. Like, why? Like, you already know, like, it's just going to fall back into, it doesn't matter how much you grew. You're going to fall back into old patterns. You guys will go back to your same selves. Like, it didn't work for a reason. Let it fucking go. There's a fucking billion more people in the world. Like, you're fine. You don't need to go back to that one person. They had their chance. Let that shit go.
Okay, here's a question. So if you started dating somebody and you really, really care about this person right now, let's say you start dating her today and you guys are together for years and then you guys break up and like roughly a year later, you wouldn't consider getting back with him because all the other second times with your other exes failed? Or would you still want to maybe give that one a second chance? You're not talking, and that says something.
Give him some time.
Fuck, she gave me 30.
I know.
She gave me like 2 seconds, dude.
She gives you like this 2-minute question. Now.
She's like, so what would you think?
Oh,
you didn't say anything.
One.
There was no reaction.
There was. His reaction said a lot. Because
you can't see him.
You want to know why?
Pondering.
You want to know why? Because he was thinking, and he shouldn't have been thinking.
God,
the answer should have
think, Charles.
The answer should have been immediate because he already gave it to us. He said, "You don't go back to the ex." But why didn't he say that?
Yeah, no. I was instantly thinking that again, but I was like, how can I explain it to Cara to make her understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I think you broke up for a reason. It's over. Like, you should have tried harder the first time.
Hey, you want to know a secret, Charles?
Oh.
for 300 viewers.
Yeah, I'll give them the secret too. Do you know what I've recently learned from a relationship therapist?
Oh God,
I don't want to hear no therapist shit. Me either. I'm with Leo.
Charles, do you want to know what I learned from a therapist who went to school for this and literally has like super knowledge on our brain and how it works?
Here's the problem with that. I think definitely nowadays, like, let's talk like any kind of topic, they'll be like, scientists said this, and everybody's like, oh, fuck what the scientists said. They only went to school for like 20 years and their whole life's developed to this. But I'll listen to a Facebook post that got 5 views because that's what supports what I think. And I'm like, okay, you guys do whatever. But with a therapist, here's the problem. All of us are so dramatically different. Each one of us, all three of us are dramatic. Every human being is dramatically different that I don't care how much you try to learn the brain. Each person's gone through different experiences 100 million different ways. There's no way you could tell me that. No. Okay, I'm not even going to keep on going on. I'm just going to be like, no, I don't believe
I'm still going to tell you the secret. Are you ready?
Okay, go ahead.
There's 3 styles. There's 3 relationship styles that are out there. One is independent. The other is crap. I told you this, Leah. What was it? Independent,
I guess it really
secure. No, it's just we've been talking so much, and I'd have to kind of think. But I know you guys won't give me a minute to think here. There's independent.
Go ahead.
There's sensitive, and then there's secure. Okay, so sensitive is the one, and she dissects to see how you became this way, and it's normally the kid who was constantly craving love from someone, like needed the love.
That's who now?
That's sensitive.
Sensitive, okay.
They were craving a parent's love, either a father, a mother, a caretaker. There was somebody that they constantly were wanting to get love from that they probably weren't getting it from. Then there's independent.
Are you trying to say something to me right now, or are you just letting me know this?
I'm telling you this.
I heard this.
I feel like you're trying to tell me for a certain reason, but continue.
No, listen. So then there's independent. Independent was also trying to get love from somebody, but they decided to turn it around, and instead of seeking the love from that person, they actually closed down and retreated in and just kind of kept very quiet into themselves. This was the kind of kid that when they're going through stuff, they go in their room, lock the door, turn on the music, and kind of just cope by themselves. Then you have the secure type, and the secure type is the one that doesn't really need anything. Like they're good. Like they've got the love, and if they don't got the love, they're good to go. Like they're very secure with themselves. They don't need anything.
I don't think there's anyone like that.
What?
I don't think there's anyone like that.
Okay, so listen. So a lot of independents seek sensitive because they are like they.
Well, what she's basically trying to tell you is like different people want people that are different than them.
We automatically do it, but what's really bad is we shouldn't be doing that. Like, you don't want to be with somebody who's sensitive, and you don't want to be with somebody who's independent. You want to be with somebody who's a secure relationship style, which
There's
is so hard to find.
Yeah, because that doesn't exist. That's why I said it as soon as you said, when you were describing that person, like they're just fine and they're secure and this and that. That doesn't exist. People that seem that way, that's just a mask that they're trying to make people look at them a certain way. That's not how no human is sitting in their house alone like, I am totally fine. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Like
actually, that's incorrect.
No, it's bullshit. That's why therapists are bullshit.
And then she also said that you can switch. Certain things in your life can make you switch. So,
but we could.
So get this.
Oh God, I don't know.
This. Charles, get this.
Oh my God, he's like beside himself right now.
Get this. So in my marriage, we were both the secure. One wasn't leaning more in the relationship and one wasn't pulling more out. There wasn't one that was like, ooh, I need you. And then the other one was like, no. There was none of that. We were an even playing field. Okay. And so we got married and we thought we were going to be together forever, and shit can happen. Things can happen in life. And just kind of turmoil happened and it ruined the relationship. But because it ruined the relationship, I went from being secure to being independent. So then the next relationship I got into was with a sensitive person who was like, hey, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll be there for you. I've got this and I love you and this and this. And I was very like, whoa. And then that's why it didn't work, because eventually that person feels like, oh God, I'm over here giving and you clearly don't want me. And then I'm over here like, no, I do. It's just, you do it so much and then it makes me freak out and I pull away, and then your relationship's ruined. So you have to be
black and white.
You have to figure out how to be secure. So you can get in a relationship like that, but then you both have to figure out how to be secure. Get the tools to learn how to stop being independent and stop being sensitive, whoever is which one.
Way too much work.
And Leo's like, it's way too much work to do that.
Yeah, because it's not real. You're basically doing, if you want.
Leo and Tina are very secure people. If you analyze them, not one is sensitive and not one is independent.
Leo, don't fucking lie to me. Look at the screen right now. I want you to look into my eyes.
The screen's right there.
Oh.
There has to be times that you're like in your bed and like something's like sad. Something sucks. Life. And then there could be 3 days later that you're thinking that you're on top of the world and everything's good. To me, that's not.
You're not 100%. I'm not 100% secure.
No, but sensitive doesn't mean sensitive like that. Sensitive means that you would be like the clingy person. Leo, are you clingy?
No, I'm not.
No, you're
clingy.
not. Tina, she is not clingy.
No.
But Leo, do you pull away from Tina when she tries to like talk to you and communicate and wants to do things with you? Are you kind of like, oh no, like you're too much for me. I don't know if I really want to be in this relationship. Are you like that?
No.
Is Tina like that with you? No. Thank you.
I don't think there's clingy people. What that really means is someone's doing a shitty job in the relationship showing emotion. As in, if there's a clingy person,
it's the independent.
It's not the independent. It really is that person not really being interested in that person, not knowing who they are and why they're in that relationship.
Inaccurate. You want to know why? Because I was independent.
You guys are having your first fight.
Because I genuinely was independent because of certain circumstances, which I will not put on blast here because of my past relationship, past relationship. I did become extremely independent. And I was with a very sensitive relationship type person. And when we split up, I was probably more devastated than the sensitive person who was giving me more attention and thought that they loved me and I didn't love them.
Who broke up with who? Who broke up with who?
He broke up with me.
Yeah, because exactly what I was just saying. You were saying you were independent and you were saying he was clingy. And I said that's not because he was clingy. It was because you were doing a shitty ass job of showing him attention. And that's why he was acting clingy. And then you even said after you were more devastated, because then it probably took you that time to be like, oh, fuck, maybe I should have gave this guy a little bit more of a.
That's the point I'm trying to make. I'm not saying independent's actually wrong and sensitive's wrong. So really what should have happened is I should have stopped being stubborn and independent, and I should have really tried to figure out how to make myself secure, and then it would have leveled him out and made him more secure in the relationship.
Yeah, dear fucking God. So what the fuck was the therapist saying? The therapist was basically saying like all people are people. Like, okay, yeah, I know that much. How much am I paying you now for that?
What they were explaining was that there's 2 types of relationship, and you need to aim for the third one.
So we all become clones.
Well, there's 3, but
we
you're
all walk
supposed
around
to.
the same way.
That's not how it goes.
Lifeless
Like,
and flat and secure and independent and sensitive all at one time.
Hey, when you're in a relationship, Charles, let's take your last relationship. Who was the one that loved the other one more?
Oh dear God.
No, really, answer it.
it switched. It was for sure her and then me.
Oh, so you guys went sensitive. Wait a second.
It's your turn to be sensitive, honey, for the month.
So she was sensitive, you were independent, and then you guys swapped. You went sensitive and she went
I think that kind of
independent.
makes sense because I think it's fluid.
No, that makes sense. They just needed to both be secure.
A relationship is fluid.
But you guys kind of bounced.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Have you ever been attracted to a girl that was very standoffish?
Sure.
Sure. Think you're thinking hard enough right there?
I've been with so you mean someone that's basically, it's not super easy. Like I actually had to put some work into it.
No, because she says that we're like attracted to the opposite of what we are. So if you were like have you like been really super into a girl and then she's not that into you, but then you realize when you're not that into a girl, she's super into you and you're like, why the heck is that happening?
That happens all the time. Or like when I'm single, fucking it's a desert. I'm like, where is everybody? And then when I'm with somebody, I'll have like 100 DMs and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Like that's just like life. I feel like, I think though, but I've been with people that are exactly like me and I've been like, oh, this is perfect. Or I've been with people exactly like me that I'm like, God, this was a goddamn mistake. Or I've been with people that are completely different than me that I'm like, oh, that was a mistake. Or people that are completely different than me that I'm like, this is perfect.
Oh my God, how many relationships have you had?
Hey, what do you think about those people they say, I married my best friend?
I've been with people that I've been very, very like, this is like my fucking best friend right now. This is my ride or die. I don't know. I feel like for sure it's a thing.
I agree. You don't. I know that.
No, I don't.
Because you said it. Yeah, you're like, oh God, this best friend thing.
No, yeah, I think you could.
I'm in the friend zone and I'm married to my wife. Great.
Yeah. I think there's definitely been relationships that, here's the problem. You have to be honest with yourself right now, Leo. When you're in a relationship that it's not your best fucking friend, then honestly, you guys are just fucking.
You guys are just what?
Smashing.
Smashing. Sorry.
I catch on pretty quick. What was the question again?
I said you have to admit that because you said you don't believe in the best friend thing, being in a relationship with your best friend. If it's not that, then you're just fucking someone.
Just to be clear, Cara did. Whatever. Go ahead.
If it's not your best friend, then you're just smashing with somebody. You're just with them because you want to smash.
I don't know about that.
Then what are you with them for if they're not your best friend?
They cook well.
Hmm.
Have you ever
You
heard
could go to
that
McDonald's. You could go to McDonald's for that.
Have you ever heard of that saying? The way to a man's heart is through his stomach. There's a lot of fucking truth to
that was back in the day when there was no fast food. Now you could go and get you could spend $1 and you don't have to. You don't have to be with anyone.
Somebody that can really cook. It's a game change. Obviously, you haven't had that.
Obviously.
I know how to cook, so I don't need someone to cook for me. So they need to do a lot more than cook.
Oh yeah, you're way ahead of me.
You know what I mean? Like you need that really. Yeah, but you don't even want a best friend in life, Leo.
Exactly.
Okay, so here's a question. Well, then again, do you even have a best friend? Do you even know what best friends are?
We talked about this before. I do.
Okay. What would you name 5 things that the qualities you have with a best friend? What are the 5 things that would make somebody your best friend?
I just think one thing.
Okay, one thing.
I just need to be able to talk and say what I want to say to them. And be gone. And then when I come back, we just pick up. Simple.
Okay. Do you do that with your wife? Oh, bam! I got you.
He doesn't do it with his wife?
He does. That's why he's not saying anything. He does. He does. He goes to her and he tells her anything he wants and he walks away and then he can come back and tell her anything he wants.
That has more to do with just making sure I keep developing and keeping my boundaries.
I mean, you technically do.
Anyway, this just starting to make me get like hot. Relationship sounds. I didn't sweat the whole time during this thing, and I'm now in a sweat.
You're lying.
I could go on forever on this topic, but I don't know how long you guys want to go.
No, we got to start wrapping it up.
Okay. Well, okay. Let's continue relationship talk next time because we've all been divorced. So I think we should. I think there's a lot we could
that's an
say.
interesting fact right there.
Yeah, we'll pick that up maybe next time.
It says a lot about us three.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's, the thing I will tell you, the second time around is much different. For me, much different as far as the emotional part.
I don't know if I got a second time in me, boss.
Yeah, it's different. And I think it's, because from the first one, you learn stuff, and there's certain stuff that you, at least for me, that you just really don't want. And I don't know, it's just different. It's not the first time, it's just different.
I'm scared to ever be in a relationship again. I'll end off with this. Like I'm having a really good time in life, and I just don't feel like you could trust other humans like that with your soul, with your heart.
How long have you been single?
2.5 years.
Oh, okay.
It's tricky.
It has it? 2000. No, it may. Yeah, like 2.5 years, almost 3.
Well, it's been real.
Been interesting time, guys.
Yes.